Yo, what up, what up? Almost muted again, just like last time. Oh my god. Fucking hell. You guys can hear me correctly, right? It's not too loud, not too soft. Let me know. It's okay. Looking fancy with the hat. Fucking hell, man, I have to wear the hat because I haven't shaved my head, so I'm bald, but with a little bit of fur on my head, you know, so I'm gonna cover that up. Because ain't nobody wanna see that. My voice is low. Let me do it like this. Yo, what up, what up? Is that better? I think so, yeah. The fucking thing is lighting up until yellow. Alright, so how was you guys trading week? Let me know in the chat. Yo, what up, D'Artagnan Fontillas? She. Okay, so send this in on Twitter for a market maker sell model, right? Today we traded up very high. I had to leave my house at when was it? 9 a.m. EST, so I couldn't really trade properly. However, I looked for this fair value gap here to enter from, but it never came back into it. And I should have known because I'm about to release a video about breakaway gaps, and there was a reason why it did not fill up here. So unfortunately no tag, but we'll try to catch the continuation next week. So I still believe we have a market maker sell model going on, right? Let's look at DXY as well. Daily candle. There's a lot of discussion we can have about what this daily candle signifies for next week. However, for me, I don't really like that we didn't go to discount on the daily, right? I need to see discount hit before we keep moving up. Now Monday will tell if we are going up, because Monday we can create that swing low here, right? It's also weekly fair value gap if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But it is in premium. That is the only issue I'm having right now. So with this being in premium, this feels to me like the start of the week is inducement for buyers, which I don't really like. So what I'm favoring to see is that we move down on Monday into this gap, or we keep staying in this range, and we have federal funds rates, if I'm not mistaken, next week, and NFP, that we dip into discount and then continue up, because we still have this market maker buy model, and we should go for this high, right? But yeah, we definitely, I need to see discount, and Monday will tell what we're gonna do. So is there a new 4-hour opening on DXY right now? Yeah, USD CAT as well. I'm still seeing sales out of the curve. So if I use USD CAT as a comparison, right? If I want to see this go down, I need DXY to go down as well. That would be favorable, right? Because oil should go up, right? Oil should be bullish, which means Canadian dollar can have strength because that's correlated, right? And right now, other cat pairs also show willingness to go lower. I actually took a sell on EuroCat today in this inverse fair value gap, and then I closed something here, and I closed most of it here, and then I fully closed everything here in the last 20% or something, and then it continued to drop. It was very choppy, and it was a news release, right? So I would just bank 2R, and that's it. But yeah, the main thing why I believe we might go into discount on DXY is because of Euro USD. failing to close below this candle. This makes me very wary. We did a sweep of liquidity, no closure below this candle here. And yes, we tapped premium of this range, but for me it's still a 1 hour market maker buy model which needs to be completed. So the consolidation is here. We need to run all these highs here into the inverse daily fair value gap. And how this daily candle is closing is not convincing for me that we're gonna go down. Yet. If this daily candle closed below this up close candle, maybe I would say, okay, you know, we might wanna top out over here. But leaving this whole gap open and this inverse gap, which is unbalanced, yeah, I can see this go higher at the start of next week. Or if we consolidate, then news release will push it here, and then we should go down. Because I still want to see DXY go down, guys. That is my higher time frame bias, but yeah, I need to see premium and discount in on DXY. So let me get to the chat. Let's see how you guys are doing. Simp, Gift, man, a long time no speak. How are you doing? Joy, trying to figure out how the monthly on Tuesday will close on DXY pairs. Yeah, that's also a good one. So what I'm thinking, Monday, we'll create, we'll probably retrace a little bit. And if you can, let me think about this real quick. Let me look at the economic calendar for next week. Right, so the new monthly candle opens up when there is federal funds rates release. Right, so the monthly candle, this new candle here, will open up and then federal funds rates will be released. So now I can think about something. Because we might consolidate before federal funds rates. Then if the new monthly candle opens up and we still did not dip into discount, right? Federal funds rates can drop it into discount, creating the low of the monthly candle. And then the rest of the monthly candle should continue up into buy side liquidity. That actually looks like a proper scenario, not gonna lie. Yep, that looks like a proper scenario. And look, we have the same thing over here, right? We have the weekly fair value gap. We also have one here. And then the next weekly candle takes out the low first and then shoots up. So the same thing can happen over here. We take out the low and then we shoot up. So higher time frame still bullish, but we gotta upset the early buyers. That's my idea, and it could all be wrong as well. We'll know after it happens, right? We don't know yet. So oh, X the trader, Ekisi, drop a like, guys. Yeah, you have to drop a like on the stream, otherwise we're gonna consolidate the entire week. That is what the market makers are telling me. Yo, Kenneth, what up, man? USD cat just hit take profit for me. Thanks for the heads up. Nice, that is good, man. DXY futures completed the market maker buy model. DX, what is this? DX. One. Oh, did not even watch this. That's interesting, but it's still relative equal highs. This makes the thesis even more logical if we want to go back into buy side, that we're gonna go into discount. That's actually interesting. I have not watched the dollar index futures. That's actually interesting right now. Interesting. Thank you for the heads up for showing me the DXY futures. That is interesting. Yo, my nephew Sniper is in the chat, man. Welcome to the once in a quarterly stream on YouTube. This bullish move today on DXY was because EU 8-hour discount dealing range be mitigated. Oops. 8-hour. Do you actually use OTEs or is it just your name? I use it. Yes. I actually live executed on Thursday EuroCat buy for my Discord. I'll explain where I entered. Guys in the chat who are in my Discord know there are a few of them here. Yo, Frag, what up? Did we max leverage shorts on EU? No, I was not convinced EU is long-term bearish for now. We need to hit daily premium first. I'm going to be very stubborn on that. But regarding the OTE, I use the OTE for a swift entry on the lower time frame. So what I was watching on the stream on Thursday is, let me see, where was it? I think it was this one, yeah. Yeah, so we had this situation over here. Let me remove all the shit. So yeah, basically, why I keep hearing my Windows shit pop up like Bloom. The fuck is going on? Shut up. Anyway, we had this this block here, which was interesting to me, right? So this is what I was watching at the start of the day, right? Over here. This was Thursday, yes, so yesterday. I outlined this as a breakaway gap before. Let me just quickly pull up the chart so you can see what I was looking for. Yes, this one. Okay. Let me copy the chart real quick so you guys can see. Right, basically the annotation was keeping an eye on the market maker buy model, which was this, right? You see, this is what I outlined, is over here, breakaway gap below us, wants to see market maker buy model completion. Did not come to fruition, unfortunately, but this should have been a breakaway gap. So New York session, I started the live stream, which was around here, right? So we waited for a rate on sell side liquidity, which we got, right? We got this rate here. Then we waited for time frame alignment, which is important because if you have all the time frames on your side, then it makes for a low resistance liquidity run. Right, so we were watching the 5-minute. Back to this. And keep in mind, right, this is still the hourly order block and it was still respected. Even though the body closed way deep inside of it, it's still respected. So if it's respected, you can still use it. So we were watching this on the 5-minute. So this was news release, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this was news release. Then we saw a sell side rate. So we had a buy side rate, then a sell side rate. Wink, double purge. We have lower time frame, not indicating yet we want to go higher. So what are we waiting? We're waiting for a, why does it keep going back every time, man? Come on. So we waited for a 15-minute order block to form, right? Because if it takes out liquidity first and then price closes above it with the bodies, we have a bullish order block, right? So this is what we waited for. I saw this, then I went into the 5-minute. I have to go back every time to this fucking piece, right? So over here, yeah, so this is the 15-minute order block, right? Then I pull up the fib, and we had this fair value gap created. So I said, once if we dip back into the fair value gap, I will take the trade, right? So I pull the fib from here to here. Let me. What the hell? No, I don't need help. Why are the bells ringing? What is going on? So this is the fib I used. and I entered once it hit this fair value gap, which is OTE, right? So this is how I used it to go into the lower time frame to find an entry. It was literally no drawdown, and price moved up. I partialed a little bit above here, and then later, after I went offline, I said once we close below this candle here, this candle, this bearish candle, if we close below, I will close my full position, which I did, and then it ran all the way lower. So that is risk management. Let's fucking go, sniper Matt Lober with a $20 donation, man. Thank you. Your drink is on me this weekend. Man, I gave him last time, I gave him ice cream money, and now he gives me drink money. Now I gotta one up him that next stream. But thank you, bro. Thank you. Finally got to intent. Are you the market maker trader? Yes, I'm the market maker trader. Yes. But this is basically how I use OTE on a lower time frame. You can use it on a higher time frame as well to determine your premium and discount ranges. But honestly, for entry, it's pretty good. Yo, Johnny Sins, what's up? Man. Every time. Is this your first face reveal? No, I have a different live stream. It was, I think, from 15th of March. Yo, Matt, take care, man. Enjoy the golf and stay safe, bro. What was I? No, 15th of March I had a live stream where I tried to live execute sells on Nasdaq, which missed the limit, and that's where you can actually see my bald head. Now I have a cap, so it's all good. Anyway, so yeah, we still have this 4-hour candle open. If we close below this line in this 4-hour candle still has like 1 hour and 40 minutes. It can still close below. Then I will say, okay, we might not go back into the daily premium on Euro USD, right? So, but as long as this doesn't happen, I'm not interested in shorting Euro USD. How to identify breakaway gaps. I will drop a video tomorrow on breakaway gaps. It's a whole presentation with neat slides and like proper structure and examples and annotations. So a little simulation at the end as well to do it in sort of live market environments, right? To look for it, track my thought process on how I try to identify them. And that's basically it. Tomorrow. How do you get comfortable with bigger stop losses? I always ask myself, how do you guys get comfortable with tight stop losses? I cannot. If you have a little bit of breathing room, right, with a little bit wider, and I think a lot of you guys think like a 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip stop loss is wide. I don't think a 20 pip stop loss is wide if you're targeting the entire daily expansion or even the whole weekly range, right? Everything, you guys know that everything below like 7 pips, 8 pips stop loss for me is no go. I don't trade that tight of a stop loss. So I tend to use like minimum 10, most of the time 15, and I do prefer 20 on exotics like GJ, 25 pips on GBP JPY. Because look, my dear friend YG, the JPY trader in my Discord, he bought GJ on this wick here. I don't know how wide his stop loss was, but could have been like 25 pips. And then he full closed at 150 pips. And then we went 600 plus. No, that's fucked up. But yeah, don't use like lower than 10 pips for GBP JPY, man. Like that, those kind of pairs. You gotta account for the spread as well. If I'm trading Euro CAD or GBP CAD, the spread can go like from like 1.5 to 2.5 pips sometimes on my broker. So if you have like a 5-6 pip stop loss, then it's already like a quarter of your stop loss, the spread. So monthly candle closes on Wednesday and monthly inversion is in your discount. And that's even better. Right? Yeah, we have this on as well. Yeah, I like. Yeah, what I was thinking, if we start to consolidate on Monday or Tuesday and we don't break out of this range, then the new monthly candle with federal funds rates can create a lower wick of the month, and then the rest of the month we can climb higher. So we'll have to see for Monday. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait what the candlesticks are painting. For now, if EU does not close below that 4 hour here, I will wait for Monday to see what it wants to do. And I don't hold long-term buys on EU. If I would take a buy, I would only hold long-term sells if the opportunity arises, because that's more likely to happen. How do you determine smart money reversal? You need the SMT with that, man. So I have a video on that, by the way. If you wanna check my channel, you can go with high probable smart money reversal. It explains it how I look at smart money reversal, and there's always SMT. Always. Don't disregard SMT. In my personal opinion, some people might not use SMT. That's fine as well. For me, SMT is a very good indication. We can have a high probable smart money reversal. I don't see your post on Twitter anymore. Which one? My live stream post or? I don't know what you mean. I think it's all there. Should be there. Nice hat, thank you. I wanted to put on a suit, Lopez, for the stream, but I was like, nah, maybe next time, you know. How was price action so far this month? I mean, this was a very conservative week for me. I did not find too many opportunities. The week before that was not too good for me either. Too much chop. And then the week prior to that was pretty good because then I caught the massive run up on Euro Cat, but that was like a few weeks ago. It's the first week I think of yeah, it was this one. This move up. But yeah, it's pretty slow. There's opportunities, but yeah, we'll see what happens next week, right? A suit would be appreciated. What up, AJ? We tapped into weekly fair value gap on EU. You still think we head up? I mean, I just explained what could happen, and Monday will paint the picture. So we'll see what happens. For me, I need to see a closure below this 4 hour candle. This 4 hour candle can do it. Then my bias is bearish. That's simple as. And then I'll wait for Monday to create a daily swing high, and then I'll trade the continuation candle. That's the plan. Easy. Easy plan. Can you please explain higher time frame on US oil? Like what are the closest targets? Let's see. I mean, oil's a little bit messy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not playing with oil this week. There's no low-hanging fruit right now. So yeah, but on the daily, I would like if we go higher, also fundamentally. So yeah, but I don't play gold or oil the coming weeks. Please elaborate CFD versus futures, and should we trade US 100 or NAS 100? I mean, the one thing you trade on a broker and the other one you trade on a futures exchange, so not sure what the question is. If you trade futures, you trade NQ, and if you trading with a broker, you do US 100. So do they sell it for men? Man, why you always trying to hurt me, man? Isn't it 9 p.m. in Europe? Yeah, it's 9:25 p.m. My wife is abroad. I'm home alone. I have nobody to talk to. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I'm live right now. Anyway, sad life. Play Warzone? Man, I'm tired. I can't. I rage quit after one game, so just talk with you guys for now a little bit, and then after the stream, I'll probably chop some logs in a virtual 20-year-old game. You know, good life. Take a little bit of a whiskey. Got a little bottle next to me. Appreciate you, Mahat Hassan. Thank you, sir. BZY Productions. OTE, oh my. Thank you. Sorry for the question, but is it possible to live just off trading? Like with all your experience, you could concrete it? It's a question that moves my head all day. I would highly suggest not to trade full time if you are not like properly funded massively. Like if you don't have like more than 300k funded, I would not advise going full time. And also, the most important part is having multiple income streams in your life. So if you are enduring a losing streak with trading, at least you have some other income, you know. Um, yeah, it is rough trading only with trading or living only with trading money. You gotta have a good bank account for that. You can't really do it with a 10k broker account and live full time unless you only spend like 500 euros per month. But I don't think many people spend 500 euros per month. Maybe in like third world countries it can be. Futures are banned. Do they move same? I mean, yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Abdi Ali, thank you, man, for the kind words. Yeah, next week we're gonna play some Warzone, Lopez. I'm gonna carry everyone. It's okay. How was biryani? It didn't have biryani, man. How do you know that? Are you in my Discord, BZY? Yeah, you must be. It's the only place where I posted this picture, so. Do you have a camera in my house? I don't know what it was called, what I ate. It was lamb curry. Let me check it. What did I eat? It is called lamb kathai. Kathai? Kathai? And I had chicken samosa. Anyway, it was delicious. Get some sushi. Yeah, normally on Friday I eat sushi with my wife, but she's gone. She's in another country. How many hours the MMXM Traders new course? I cannot disclose yet. After I'm proven right on my DXY idea. I mean, we'll see what happens. Doesn't really matter who is right. The most important part is that I'm right. That's all that matters in the end. Please keep these lives up. I love to rewatch and take notes. I mean, I don't think it's like I just recapped a little bit. No real forecast for now. I mean, I did a little forecast what I want to see, but we have to wait for Monday, and then I won't be live on YouTube to update it. So mm, I find live tests more useful than backtest. What do you think? Yes, I think live trading is easier than backtest trading. Reading the candlesticks at least. Psychology is harder in live trading. RuneScape 24-hour stream? Yes, let's go, man. Let's go. Real OGs play that game, you know. Don't get why people trade crosses because the major has to move in your favor anyways. It's not true. It's not true. You have to pick a weak asset and a strong asset and then pair them up together. And let's say we look at CAT futures, look at the 4-hour, and then we look at the euro. You can see this piece of movement was bearish. This piece of movement was not super bearish. So technically euro is weaker than the Canadian dollar. Now we know we can trade euro CAT for sell side, which I did today. That's why I sold it. But the main reason was this fat 4-hour candle, which was formed yesterday. Why I flipped my bias for sell side. Gotta be dynamic in the bias too. If you see something form, the candlestick's closing a certain way, you can flip your bias. That's no problem. As long as you don't flip your bias 3 times in one day, you should be good. Don't do that. Where's the breakaway gap video? I need to record it. I will drop it tomorrow, I promise. I had my grandmother passed away last week, so I had a really bad week last week. I'm still a little bit sad, so that's why I didn't feel like putting out any video. Just so you know, that's the reason. Just sell euro. Yeah, later next week. Do you narrate the new course? Yes, I did. Alright, Lopez, see you, man. Thank you for joining. Yo, Daan. Hoop dat alles goed gaat met jou. Let's go. Was waiting for USD CAT sells out of the curve today, man, but I missed my limit in the 15-minute fair value gap up here, so we're gonna go next week. And depending on how DXY trades, we might not go lower, but yeah, we'll see what next week happens. Please show your indicator. Which one? I don't have an indicator. Or this one? It's just ICT things. It's nothing. Higher time frame candle for the daily time frame. The other one I don't really use. Thank you guys for the condolences. Appreciate it. Any recommended prop firm? Yes, FTMO is the most solid one out there. Funded engineer, also good in for what I hear. But I don't affiliate with prop firms, so I can't. I mean, I am unbiased actually if I'm not affiliated, but yeah, those two seem to be the most solid. Why did you flip your bias on EuroCat? Because the 4-hour candle closure on EuroCat, this one, this candle that formed, and this candle closing below it, made for today more probable for sell side of the curve. And we had SMT with this high on with GBP CAT, so that's why I didn't look for longs anymore, even though this fair value gap looked very good for longs. You gotta take in account the bigger picture here. And if there's no low hanging fruit as well, why would you try to long this fair value gap, right? You're fighting an order block here with SMT. SMT with smart money reversal with SMT is high probable, as always. Can I show all the pairs on the watch list? Yeah, they're to the right here. There you go. This is all just, I don't really trade all this down here. This is just to see what's going on. So I mainly trade EU and GU, and if the crosses are looking good, then I trade those. But EuroCat had a daily order block, correct? Yeah, this one. And if you're referring to this one, I look at the most recent price action, not what happened way before. What's most likely for the current daily candle? What is most likely for the daily candle you are trading? That is what you got to determine. You sit in front, you are analyzing the chart. You have to think about what is this daily candle going to do? Is it more likely we're going to take out previous daily high, or are we more likely to take out previous daily low? This is the first thing you need to think about when you're trading. If you're scalping, you can do it with a 1 hour candle or a 4 hour candle, but we do it with a daily candle, right? What is the time of the week? What happened previously? And where did we reject? Did we form SMT anywhere? Right? That kind of stuff. So we did form SMT on this high with GBP CAT, right? Over here. We took out this high, but we did not take it out on GBP CAT. Time of the week. Thursday caps the weekly range most of the time. So Friday is most likely to going to be either a retracement or a reversal. Right, so that's it. Am I gonna narrate the second course? Yes, I am. Your English is very understandable for people who speak Spanish as their first idiom. That's actually that's nice to hear. If that's helpful. I can't speak Spanish, unfortunately. I wish I could. No hablo español. No, no. That's all I can say. Oh, los cientos. That's like I'm sorry, right? Los cientos. Yeah. Where's MMXM from? I mean, I'm not gonna tell you where it's from. It's personal stuff. Why did Eurocat reverse here? I think OTE reached the breaker M1 from yesterday. 8H 33, 34, 35. Xavier, I don't know what you're saying here. Can you please make a video on how to what did I say? How to select pair based on economical calendar. I will not make a video on that, sorry, no. Alright, let's go through a few more questions and then I'm gonna open up a bottle of alcoholic beverage and chill out with my doggo. Why don't you trade gold? Because I can't put my finger on gold. I don't know where it's going most of the time, so I avoid it. Count the pips on the sell on Euro versus Eurocat today, and you will see what I mean about crosses being pretty much pointless. Right, thanks for the tip, Faber Goose. I will take that in account for the next trade I take. Do you trade indices? I've dabbled in it before a little bit, but I'm most comfortable in Forex, definitely, yeah. How come you don't watch USD CHF? Because there is CHF in that pair. And anything with CHF, I don't trade. Never ever. I was in a Euro CHF trade once in my life. Took 3 days to hit take profit, and the take profit was 35 pips. I think it was at the start of the year, actually. I mean, now it's moving a little bit better, but where was it? I think I don't know, Euro CHF or USD CHF, but I have annotations here, but I don't know why. No, not gonna trade that. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Do you think DXY will go to discount on the daily range? Depends on the 4 hour. I already said if this closes below here, I don't think we necessarily need to go to discount on the daily. But as long as we don't close below this candle, I can still see this trade higher, which means DXY should trade lower. So it's a funny discussion because the charts or someone is yet to convince me. I mean, if you find most success in majors, just trade the majors, right? That's totally fine. I don't judge anybody who trades a different pair than me. Just trade whatever you find high probable, and then that's it, right? Do you think that the increasing number of participants using ICT concepts will affect it consistency and accuracy in the future? Hell no. Hell no, because 90% of the people who lose don't lose because of the strategy, but because they lack discipline. That's why they lose. It's because they either have uh, shit money management or they don't stick to the rules, right? That kind of stuff. There are traders who don't use ICT concepts who make way more money than any other trader, right? Those guys who trade support and resistance, they can make money as well if they just stick to the plan and what they have outlined in their plan, and that's proven that it works for them. They will make money if they have proper psychology and money management. That's it. So no, I don't think anything will change in the algorithm. How long you take to become profitable? I think it was about like including ICT concept. I think it took like 2.5 or 3 years, and ICT concept took about 1.5 years, I think, something like that, between 1 and 1.5 years. How many trades do you average on a month? I can't really say. I don't know. Depends on market conditions. I mean, I know for a fact in January, I probably take like 3 trades. But if it's like May and price action is beautiful, I can take like 7, 8 trades in 1 week easily. So I can't really give you a solid number on that. Okay, so slowly creeping below this candle. So we'll see what happens Monday, and I will update whatever I see then. I would really like this to go into sell, keep going into sell side of the curve, but I would also understand if this reverses from here. Depends on how the daily candles are closing, because we're not convincingly closing here for buy side of the curve on the daily. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe more Euro cat sells. Depends on how structure is developing, and I always look day by day, you know, see what is most probable to happen. You think someone can reach profitability in a year? Yeah, of course. Why not? I think you can do it in 3 months as well, depending on how smart and how quickly you learn and how disciplined you are. There are traders who do it in like 3 months, and there are traders who take 6 years. And for everybody is different, you know. Do you think the drama in Twitter is a lot these days? How was old Twitter, as they say it? I mean, I joined Twitter last year, I think, because MMXM told me, come on Twitter, you know. So I joined Twitter. I had an old Twitter account which I used, and I just formed it into my Twitter, my OTE trader Twitter. I was not on Twitter before 2023, so I don't know how it was back then. But lately, man, I'm scrolling Twitter sometimes, but I get brain damaged, really. Everybody's so salty and sour. So I would not advise scrolling through Twitter. Like at least I view the page of the people I follow. So if I follow certain traders, I only see what they post, and that's what I like to see, you know. So if I follow a trader, I like him or her, and then I watch their post. That's it. If I scroll to the right or to swipe to the right, so I can see recommended stuff, you know, that gives me brain damage. So I don't do that. I've been trading since November 2019. What's the indicator? Please put the name on at the top. Which indicator? Oh, this one. It's called a tape reader, but I don't think it's available. I think somebody made it for me. Not sure. What RR do you usually take in your trades? Around 2R, 2.5, max 3. Because a lot of traders fail to realize that if you take 2R, you only need a 33% win rate to be profitable. How does 33% win rate sound to you? Like it's super low, right? For most people, that sounds like no, it's not a good win rate at all. But it's only 2R. If you take 2Rs consistently, just do 2Rs, man. Low hanging fruit. Don't try to swing for 8R, 9R, whatever you do. I like to have the mental positivity of not having to endure 4 losses before I take 1, 4 or 5R trade. When I say close below a candle, do you mean the candle's wick or the body? I mean the wick cannot close, right, AJ? So it has to be the body. Top forex pairs you recommend us to focus on? I mean the majors, EU and GU, obviously. But damn, Jesus, man, this this is just flying, man. This YG was not lying about 200s. What the fuck? This is crazy. Please daily bias. You are welcome. I don't know what the question is. What would you do differently today or advise to your older self to find profitability faster? Definitely not trying to force it, right? Like trying to do it fast. You have to really follow the process and not look at the monetary side, right? So let's say you are finding success with like a lower money amount, or like let's say you're trading a 10k funded account, right? And you're struggling to pass it, and then you fail the account, and they think, let me buy 100k, and this time it will work, right? No, it doesn't work like that. So don't rush it. Make sure you have like, you need to build up the confidence to execute as well, right? Because losing will be part of the game, and if you don't build the confidence to trust the system in the long run, then you will just hold yourself back, right? So yeah, rushing it is definitely the number one thing I would highly advise not doing, or over leverage for that fact. Your sweet words from the course external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. I don't understand, but okay. Okay. Things one of the things that affected the time that takes to reach profitability is the life of the trader. Yeah, what I started trading when I had my life in order, right? If you have like a shit life, you're having debt, you don't have your own house, or you struggling to get by, trading should not be the thing you should focus on the most. You should build up your capital first, have a stable life, because if you have a stable life, you have a stable mind, and a stable mind is more likely to make proper decisions when you're trading. I mean, you can focus on like cat pairs and JPY pairs, David MDMX. MDMX. Is that quarterly cycles thing, right? AMDX. Always when I see it. Do you think internal range, external range, and vice versa would be the only thing a trader would need to become profitable? No, I think you need a little bit more than that. But you can use that for bias. You can use it for bias, yeah. You can just have one concept and be profitable with it. Enjoy your whiskey, Mr. Gleep. I will take one too. I think I'm gonna wrap it up because my mouth is dry as fuck. And was nice talking to you, everybody who joined. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens next week. Again, if this candle closes convincingly and Monday forms the swing low here, I can see us trade higher on Tuesday as well. So that's what I'm gonna be waiting for. A little bit of patience. See what happens. And for now, guys, thank you for joining and have a great weekend. All right, see you.